We are excited. This is the first time that we have brought an entire class to campus to do a signing together. Softball is a funny, small little world where everybody knows each other. I know they were telling me they're already Snapchat friends and whatever. But I wanted them to get a chance to be all together and for our current kids to get a chance to meet them. Indian Hills has a strong tradition of success. We like to win here. The only way that you do that is by continuing to go get a better class each year, and that's what our goal is, to try to go get kids that are going to continue that success, because it doesn't mean anything unless you get the next group in to continue that. I know that when you came on your campus visit, we told you that our goal is to go win a national championship. And so we go get kids that we think that can compete at that caliber. I know that group that's sitting back there, Team 34, their goal is to get to Yuma, Arizona. We work hard every day to do that so that we can go win a national championship, and then you guys come in and have that freshman class to show you the way to get back to the national tournament. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce each of these kids. Some of them, Thea is new, like just this week. I was like, hey, we're coming to campus. And so I'm excited to introduce all of them, and then I'm going to actually have our kids that are currently here introduce themselves. The funny thing about a junior college is the kids that are right now currently freshmen are playing with the sophomores are going to play with these guys, but the sophomores didn't get a chance to play with these guys. And so I really want to try to create a family where that alumni base is you come back to campus, and I want to create an alumni event. I need to stop talking about it and make it actually happen. And I really encourage, I saw families talking to each other. My parents, as I was an athlete here and got a chance to play, they loved their time of interacting with the other parents and look forward to games and travel and all that stuff. So I really encourage you to interact and get to know each other. And like I said, as I kept posting kids, and I was like, here's another Barracuda kid, here's another Barracuda kid, here's another Barracuda kid. Quite a few of them have played together or played at least in the same organization. So you know each other, but continue to grow that because before you know it, the fall is going to be here. I don't want to take away from what that group is working hard for. We're excited to get going, and then it's spring for us and what they're going to put together. But I'll start down at the end. Thea Banning comes to us from Winterset High School. She actually has been a state champion. I know that that's their goal coming up this next year as well, correct? And she led the state last year in wins. So we're excited that Thea has joined us. So Thea Banning. And Thea also played for the Barracudas. Jensen Jones is from Cedar Rapids Prairie High School. Catcher, played for the Barracudas. We're excited. She has a presence behind the plate. I think that she's going to just continue to grow and get better at the plate and behind the plate. So Jensen Jones. Jenna Limley is also a catcher that comes to us from Northland High School, plays for the Barracudas organization. She actually was just named, second team NFCA for a bunch of the surrounding states, and so we're excited to add her to our catching staff next year. So Jenna Limley. Abby Martin comes to us from Nebraska Gold. She's from Lamoni, Iowa. Super talented ball player that has all kinds of facets. Her dad was even trying to sell me on maybe getting her on the mound a little bit. She's just an athlete. She brings power to us. She currently plays a lot of shortstop, but I think she's a kid that I can say go play wherever, and she's going to be able to step into that role. So we're excited to have Abby Martin. Simpson is not too far from us in Fairfield, Iowa. They've also been to the state tournament. I know that that's what they're working towards this year. Has played in the Barracudas organization. She was just recently playing with the Southeast Iowa All-Stars organization. Tons of power, and I can't wait to really hone that power in to where it's under control all the time, because she will hit missiles out of the park. Not that we live and die on home runs, right? But Hannah is going to say, I said Hannah equals power. I mean that. So we're excited to have Hannah join us. Jill Smith is also a state champion. They've won, two now, right? Getting ready to rack it up for a third year this coming summer. But she comes to us from Northland High School. Corner player, can kind of go all over the place. We're excited to bring her power into the lineup as well. I think last year both you two each hit 10 home runs, right? You and Jenna on Northland High School softball team, so bringing in some power for us. So let's welcome Jill Smith. Is a pitcher that comes to us from Central City High School. She plays for the Barracudas organization. She was right behind Thea in wins on the season in the state of Iowa with 38, I believe. My bad. 30. But what were you? She was 34, you were 30, whatever it was. Sorry, I gotta get my stats right. I was trying to study them last night. But we like kids that come into an organization, they already know how to win, right? We want to go get kids that come that have been where they are going to compete for state champions, or when they're playing their travel ball, they're playing at a high level and doing that stuff. Sarah does that. I think that she also has an extremely high ceiling to continue to grow as a pitcher. And she has some family tradition here. When I first started talking to her, she told me, yeah, my cousins went to Indian Hills. That's all she said. They went to Indian Hills. And then she came and she was like, she told me their names. I was like, they're in the Athletic Hall of Fame. There aren't a ton of softball players in the Athletic Hall of Fame, and both of your cousins are. And so we're excited to add her to our Warrior softball family and see what she's going to do in the circle for us. So Sarah Reed. Claire Tipton, our one Missouri kid that comes to us not far from here, Putnam County. We actually had a kid from her high school that when Claire, I believe, was like a freshman, she kept telling me, I had a sticky note of Claire's name on my desk for quite a while before we started some conversation. Also a kid that brings a ton of power. She pitched for her high school team, plays middle, shortstop. I think she could go anywhere for us. I really am excited to see what she's going to do here. And all of this group of ladies right here, just great kids. I don't know if you've noticed that about them, but I'm really excited when I look at Clara to see just a genuine, kind soul that I'm excited to add to our roster. So, Claire Tipton, welcome. So right now I'm going to invite you, everybody, to go ahead at the same time, sign your letter of intent, make it official. Parents, if you want to stand up.
I'm Thea Vanning. I'm from Winterset High School. I'm a pitcher. I bring to the team a leadership on the mound, and why I chose here is I was very welcomed by the teammates.
Hi, my name is Jensen Jones. I'm from Cedar Rapids, Prairie, Iowa. I'm a catcher, and I bring leadership, communication, and power to the team. I chose Indian Hills because I like the atmosphere, the way Lindsay coaches, and I just wanted to be a part of the program.
I'm Jenna Limley. I'm from Northland High School. I'm a catcher in utility. I bring power to the lineup and energy in the dugout and on the field. I chose Indian Hills because of the way that Coach Dial looks at mental health and how she coaches, and the atmosphere of the campus felt like home. Go Warriors!
Hi, my name is Abby Martin. I'm from Lamoni High School. I chose Indian Hills because I love the culture here. I love the facilities. Everything just felt so home and welcoming. I'm a utility player. I played for Nebraska Gold 515, and I just can't wait to be here.
I am Sarah Reed, and I am a pitcher from Central City High School, and I will bring composure to the team, and I am really excited to be a part of this winning atmosphere at Indian Hills.
My name is Hannah Simpson. I'm from Fairfield, and I'm a first baseman. I bring power to the Indian Hills team, and the reason why I chose Indian Hills is because I like the atmosphere and the way Coach Dial coach is just so amazing. Go Warriors!
My name is Jill Smith from Northland High School in Troy Mills, Iowa. I'm a corner, and I chose Indian Hills because I love the atmosphere around the college.
My name is Claire Tipton. I'm from Putnam County R1 High School in Unionville, Missouri. I play with the Top Gun National Academy, and I am a dynamic player and can play just about anywhere. And I chose Indian Hills because I love the school, I loved the coaches, and just I knew when I came here that it was going to be a great place to come and that it was home.